guys, David here, and welcome back to GregTech, where absolutely nothing has happened since last time.
Are you sure?
Am I? Oh, wait. There's that.
Yeah, just that minor detail.
Yeah, that's actually quite a few minor details. And some not so minor.
Yes.
So we got a house on stilts. Or...
Woo.
Can we even call it a house? I mean, it's
It's a skeleton.
It's a warehouse, maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of a ghost town in here, isn't it?
I'm still deciding on a pattern for this.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out eventually. In the meantime, let's have a little look around this place. So what we have here is the beginnings of our Formcraft magic house. I reckon it's going to be mainly Formcraft, because Formcraft is the main magic thing that we have going on here. But, you know, it could very well also have a little portion for witchery and such, if we decide to go into that. So, the idea for the house here was a matter of having a big, sort of open, easily accessible area down here that didn't necessarily have to be, you know, a proper indoor basement type of deal. It more had to be, you know, something that's easily accessible, something that didn't appear too bulky, too intimidating, while being a bit open and airy. So what we're gonna have is we're gonna have some big fat pillars or something in here to kind of, you know, support a bit more of the weight above, and also have some staircases inside so you can actually get up there. And then on the different levels that we have, we're gonna of course eventually put in some floors, so you can actually walk around up here without falling down. And then we're gonna have, you know, the big main rooms here in the center. I kind of call it the ship, because we have this big long thing, and then we have these little side rooms, sort of like a medieval European style church, but not at all a church at the same time.
Church ship.
So we're gonna have some, you know, some interior walls separating these little rooms in the side here, and actually, you know, have some dedicated rooms in the side for stuff. Like we'll probably have a bedroom over here as well, and then we'll have you know, rooms dedicated for certain machines, certain things, like a research room or whatnot. And then at some point there's going to be a chimney as well, with an arcane furnace at the bottom, providing all the smoke for the chimney. And finally we have the top level, which is going to be really, really hard to reach from here, unless I do that. Where, you know, we have lots of room for other things, but the top level is without side rooms. Instead we have this beautiful view over our base, and over the roof of the rest of it. So yeah, this is a pretty big build that's taken me a grand total of, I don't know, 5 hours so far.
Yeah, you were on for a day without me. And did that.
Like 5 hours of pure building, and then probably an extra couple of hours of getting materials.
Planning.
So yeah, that's the sort of thing I do when I'm, you know, I don't really have much other things to do, and I just feel like relaxing, watching some YouTube videos and building.
When you're Buddhist.
Then all of a sudden you have something like this. Alright. So enough
I think I'm happy with this.
Enough of the introductions. That's yeah?
Yeah, I think I like this, and then just fill it in with something.
You haven't really left much space for the big fat pillars, if they are to not, you know, exceed over this area.
Well, are they gonna go down below the floor? Because we could totally put them like right in here.
Yeah, but I kind of just wanted two, like one here and then one over on the other side in the middle thing, because that's sort of where the majority of the weight would need supporting. If like if you move those maybe 2 blocks out to the side, 2 or 3 blocks out to the side,
it might even look better actually, because
so you can put it like here, and then we have the spot in the middle for whatever.
Here.
Yeah.
All right, and at least it matches up with something. That's like my biggest thing here.
Yeah. And you know, that leaves us room for the big fat pillars there in the middle.
Big fat pillars.
Big fat pillars with a staircase inside.
BFP. WASI. I don't. Brain hurts.
Now try pronouncing it.
Hold on. Okay, so BFP with a staircase inside. Biff Poissy.
I'm fairly certain that's an African word somewhere. You know, that's a legit word in Africa somewhere. I have no clue what it means, and I really don't want to type into Google Translate because I'm fairly certain it's going to be dirty. I have no clue how
Hey, Jerry?
What?
Want to see my Biff Poissy?
I really don't. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah, I was looking for glass and wooden slabs, which we have some. Let's get a full stack. That's good, yeah, a full stack. So we have some glass, we have a full stack of slabs. I need more glass.
Apologies if you're an African viewer and you found that offensive.
I don't apologize.
I'm just going to cover our butts.
I don't
really
apologize for being offensive. You know that's part of the course here. You know it's like, you know, if you decide to join in on the game of Cards Against Humanity, you know you're gonna get insulted. It's the same with watching my videos.
You're signing your life away. You really are.
It's the same with watching my videos. You know, that's how it works. All right. So the reason that I'm gathering up glass and wooden slabs is that we are on a mission, or rather, we're gonna go on a mission.
Oh, are we going on an adventure?
Ooh, an adventure! Yes, we are. We are going on an adventure, and on an adventure, because we're gonna be capturing
use
nodes.
Your words.
No, I don't. I refuse.
Capturing nodes.
We're gonna be going on an adventure to capture nodes.
I'm just gonna wear. Are we taking a horse or are we boots of the traveler?
You can't do either, so we're gonna walk.
I can use boots of the travel.
All right, then we'll use boots of the traveler. So, which direction do we want to head?
That way, there's some strong nodes.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't want to steal them too much from, you know, the ones that are near us. I know of a couple of strong nature ones, earth ones, that are down by the Milner village, but we can't have you down there, so that's out of the question. We could head north. We haven't actually been exploring much to the north of here. We've been every other direction looking for stuff, but because we know what's up north, we never go up there.
Yeah, we kind of avoid going back to our old base anymore.
Yeah.
It's just kind of sitting there sad and alone.
There's also Milner village north, but it's not nearly as big. I'm gonna have to, I need you to try and follow me, because I don't know where you are.
I'm right behind you.
No, you're not. You're standing over by the wooden pipe. There you are. Alright, let's go through this little tunnel here. Did I put on my glasses? Yes, I did. And look at that, there's a node right in front of us.
Little tunnel all the way through? Huh?
There's a node right here. What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good one, actually. It's got plant, it's got fire, it's got auto. It's just not that big, but it's alright. But let's go for something bigger. I see another node over here. This doesn't look too big either. But it does have entropy and air and nature. This one is purely. It's purely, but this one's purely elemental. Like, it has the primal elements and nothing else. And it's actually pretty big.
Oh, yeah, hey, look at that. I'm going to fill up my Terra.
Do we want to capture this one?
Should we let it fill back up? Because I'm trying to use it.
Let's save it for later. So I'm gonna put a note here. So we have this is a primal air chaos, and then I'll make a new marker group called nodes. And then we'll leave that here. Alright.
Okay.
We should have had a
So, if
sleeping
we
bag,
look
shouldn't we?
around, we should have.
There's something else over here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, when it gets dark, it's going to make it really easy to find these things.
Yeah, this one's not that great.
No, but I'll take the research.
Yeah, might as well. You ready to cross the river?
Yeah.
Whee!
No, the river's not ice for me. You haven't moved. Now it is. Oh god, it's melting. It's melting. It's melting.
There's something over here.
Ow. What?
There's a creeper over here.
Oh, that way. Oh!
I don't have my sword in my hotbar for some reason.
It's a 31 Terra node.
No, that's
and
not
44
not
herb.
great. Not great. Not great. Having
Nope,
a big
research.
a big plant node is pretty good because eventually I guess we can use it to actually feed into a lamp of growth.
Yeah.
Using the whole Vista Center relays or whatever they're called. But
Thanks, commenter.
but for now at least
I can't remember.
they're not that great. At least.
Right. What about on top of this mountain? Do you think there's anything up here worth
There is a creeper, but that's not worth anything.
notable?
So one thing the Buddha we haven't mentioned yet.
Haven't?
The GregTech pack has been updated.
Oh, it has. You didn't mention that. I forgot.
You forgot, even
It's
though
all your fault.
we spend half an hour getting you the pack. More plant.
No. We spent a half an hour waiting for me to download the pack. Well, the update.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. It is the entire pack in a forge build.
Boom.
That one's got some air in it. What the hell hit me? Oh, it's a skelly. Suddenly, I'm playing Skyrim again.
Yeah. Like with the skeletons here on the mountain, you want to get behind them so they don't knock you down the mountain. Ow. I think I might have
If I
hit
hit
you.
you, I apologize.
I think I might have hit you.
Oh. I'm watching you slowly out. Yeah, you did.
The latency, the lag.
Ow. Frontier has not been kind to me lately. That's a rocket creeper.
They look so silly when they try to do the little dance. They're really hard to hit when they do it, as well.
Regular creeper? Oh.
And a skeleton.
Not that we need gunpowder for anything.
But yeah, anyway, GregTech pack updated. It now contains Steve's cards, and you're not using a hang glider.
I'm
But,
not, because I am silly.
But I added in Steve's cards, and I took out the small boat mod because it didn't work, so... that's
It
that.
didn't.
There is a node over here. And a...
Well, it worked, just not on multiplayer, correct?
No, yeah, I couldn't get it to load up on the server. Okay, this is a really, really poor node.
The fuck is hurting me? Alright, where are you?
I found a node over here somewhere far away, but it's not good. Can you see the witch's hut on the side of the mountain?
I'm not near the mountain.
You're not?
No,
Oh, you
I
continue-
flew away.
You continue north then.
Holy shoot. Yeah, I just found a really big node, too.
Alright, whereabouts? What are boots?
Well, I need to get my coordinates back up. How do I
F3.
do that? F3, okay. I am at... There's no coordinate. Okay. 465, 433, height of 89.
That's in this direction here.
This is a fire and air node. Or fire and order node, I'm sorry.
I see it. I also see an enderman with a support creeper.
30 fire, 56 ordo. That's not bad.
That's pretty good, yeah. Like,
The ordos,
The order's big, but it's
More
also really
impressive
rather
bit.
big for a fire node, you know, found in the overworld. Should we capture this then? Yeah, let's capture this then.
Are you here?
What?
Are you near the node?
Yeah, I'm placing glass around it. You're kind of in the way.
Oh, well, hell. I'm standing on a tree.
No, you're not.
Zombies coming.
No, it's not.
Alright, I just found... You just showed up. I'm in glass. I'm out of glass.
Yeah, I was trying to place the glass, but I couldn't because you were there, so... Alright, do you want to tap that with the wand?
Do the honors.
Right click?
Tap that.
Yay!
That was most of my charge.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yep. It uses a lot, which is why I only brought materials for 2, because I know we can only take 1 each, pretty much.
I'll be able to take a second.
So anyway, GregTech updates. I've actually updated to the unofficial branch of GregTech 5, which allows us to now have the soldering iron now, which we're gonna make in one of the upcoming episodes, I guess. Which
If
means we
not
can
today.
get our blast furnace up and running properly without, you know, using wasting 10% power. Oh, there's a node here of some sort. Let's just quickly descend. Have a look.
It's very tiny.
It's air and plant. It's actually a bright node.
Oh,
This
you're
one here.
down there.
Yeah, this node is actually bright, so it has bonus, and it's
Ow,
better
something's
suited
hurting
for
me.
surviving. The transfer.
Air is useful.
And the thing is, plant is actually terra and water and more terra together. So if we had a compound recharge focus and captured this one, we'd have pretty much everything except for entropy. I'm gonna mark this one down because it's pretty good as well. Let's call it plant air.
Air plant.
Yeah, plant air. Yeah. So that's been noted down. Let's see if we find something else. So I guess this one was the one you found.
The little tiny one up there. Yeah, it's not worth much.
No, but it does have a lot of different stuff in it. You know, lots of plant and such. And then there's a couple of nodes in some of these silverwoods I could imagine, but those are really, really tiny. Like tiny to the point of not being worth anything.
I
There's
think
also-
this is a millionaire village.
It is, yeah. It's the one. There's a creeper behind you.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah, I got it.
'Cause I'm nowhere near you.
No,
I'm
yeah, you
telling you
are.
that now.
Yeah, you are. I shot the
Can
creeper.
you eat a fish?
Now you've kind of disappeared.
There's a weird node down here.
I found,
Paradito and Herba.
I found one with a magnet aspect in. That's a GregTech only thing. A magnet node. And then there's a big one over here. What
Oh
is
my god,
this?
this is a huge green one. Are we looking
Yep.
at the same one?
We are.
77 Herba.
77 plant. Yeah, that's a big plant. That's
Ow.
that's a
Why
lot
do
of
I keep getting hit randomly?
because of skeletons.
You're all the way over there. There's a spider in your path. You're killing the spider.
I did that,
You
you know,
won.
2 minutes ago.
Oh, is that all? Glad I'm catching up so wonderfully.
Yeah. Alright, water and air over here. Anyway, unofficial port of GregTech 5 means that we now have a couple of updates. We have like stuff like fusion reactors, which should technically have extended the end game of this series for quite a while. Until Greg actually has some content in GregTech 6. Anyway, that's...
Hey, this one with poison could be pretty helpful.
Yeah, I saw that and I left it.
I'm just yoinking the water.
There is one here with auto, air, and Pedicio. I'm just gonna get some nice little research points. What do we have over here? And this could take ages to find all the nodes that we want, and besides, we can only really afford to carry 2 of them. like because I'm out of glass if we do more than one more. So
Right.
yeah, I think we're just gonna find a good note and then bring it back home, and then we'll see you guys next time when we start looking into getting some of the node stabilizers set up, and maybe even put a roof in our new, or not a roof, but a floor in our new house. So
But hopefully I won't be lagging as bad that time.
yeah.
Next time.
So until
Well, we
then,
won't be traveling, so yeah.
bye.
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 Bye. I can't go that high.
Bye.